Okay, this is going to be a very short video. I'm making cabbage rolls because Albert asked, and I had some purple cabbage. It's actually coleslaw mixed with the purple cabbage and stuff in it. And I just added 2 very large onions to it, and I added some fish stock and some oyster sauce, some sugar, a bunch of garlic, some sesame oil, a little salt and pepper, and I think that's it. But I will put and I microwaved it. Oh, a little cornstarch. I put it in just a touch of water, mixed it up and put it in here, and it's cool now. And then I drained it. But as you can see, it is done. I put it in the microwave for like 4 minutes and let it sit on the counter, and then I drained it real good. So here I got my wrappers, egg roll wrappers I buy at Walmart or anywhere. They're like $2.10. You get 16 of them. And I got my wire rack right here for this. I got my grease on the stove, but I won't turn my grease on until I at least get 6 or 8 of these done. And then I will show you that. Okay? Here we go. I'm going to roll one. Oh, I got my water with a little brush in it to seal them up. See if I can turn you down a little bit without knocking you down. Let's see. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. Now, you don't want to overstuff. I'm trying to move this so you can see the actual roll. There you go. You don't want to overstuff. Now, I'm not an expert at this, but Albert wanted some, and I make them all the time. I did wipe my counter down good and wash my hands good. But I take my end and I roll it and tuck it under like that and slide it back. And then I roll this forward, roll this forward, roll those little ends forward, and then I roll. And then right here, I just go right down the thing, and then I roll like that, and then I smash a little bit. See? That's simple. And you want to turn the seam side up because it will stick to the rack. Believe me, no, had it done. So, trying to get another one loose. I think that is just one. Sometimes it's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, I guess it is just one. It sure looked like 2. But it's hard to tell sometimes. But there again. And 1 bag of coleslaw mix and 1 onion usually makes, you know, it thins out at the end, but it doesn't matter. It works itself out. Not a good idea to put those too close. Oh, the little birds are flying around in the new cage. You just have to bear in mind that you do have 16, so you have to sort of eyeball how much you're putting in, so you won't run out. But if I run out, I usually put hot dogs and cheese in them, just so I don't waste the wrappers, because Albert likes the hot dogs and cheese in them too. But I think I had posted the recipe actually one time on it. But you don't want your cabbage to get fully cooked. You want it to be kind of have a crunch. Or we do, you know, do what you like. Just telling you how we like them. Now these I eat because I like. I put a lot of sesame too in them. We like that. You want to space them just far enough apart they won't stick together. And remember, put your side up. Your wet side up so it'll dry, and it will dry really fast. Slide it back, roll it, fold it, fold it. So whenever you roll down, it'll roll down with you. You don't want to saturate it with water, but you want to get enough it will close. See how it closed? And that side is up. Usually, it doesn't take long to make them. When I make them, I always make about 16. Now, I have made a double batch because Albert and the dogs love them. So Albert had to tell me to make enough for him and the dogs. And I do, so, because it's not expensive. I think I actually got this coleslaw for like 75 cents. It was in the markdown the other day. I always go by and check the markdowns because you're always surprised what you can find. Believe me. And if I find something, meat or something in the markdown, I usually don't mess with what I have in the freezer. I'll bring the meat home and I'll use it to cook the next day. Because the stuff that's in the freezer is stuff that's not marked down, so it's good. So, and I've always done that. Even if we had chicken the day before, I find some chicken in the markdown, I'll figure out a way to come up with something they like chicken on, because you can fix chicken a million kinds of ways. So, and if they don't mind, I don't mind. And you can put anything in these. I put chicken, shredded chicken. I mean, pretty much literally anything. I've used sliced dinner ham I had that was about to go out of date or something. Put it in there. I put it in there with some cheese, and it is really good. And like I said, I cleaned my counter off before I got started, because I had to already bleach down everything because the birds went in the cage. Although I put the cage, they like to watch me clean up the kitchen. They were sitting there just now, they're flying around. Now they're back in the bottom. Okay. And I put squash in these. I mean, there's no limit. You can put whatever you like. This just so happened what I had, so that's what I put. Diced ham. I mean, it's really limitless. You can even use, like I have leftover hamburger helper. Make them into cabbage rolls. It works fine too. You can do anything. Cabbage rolls just aren't vegetables. You know, you can make them your own. Make them your own signature and take them to parties or something, you know. Although I don't go to parties, I'm just don't have the energy for that no more. I'm usually in bed by 5:30 or 6 o'clock always. And Albert's usually asleep by then anyway. Then if I ever have any of this left over, I'll just put the lid on and set it on the counter, and the pigs will get it in their slop tomorrow. We don't throw anything away. Something somewhere can always eat it, and the pigs don't care how bad it is. I gave them a jug of sour milk yesterday, and you should have seen them. Good Lord. Because I had plenty of buttermilk. Now, had I not had buttermilk, I would have added a little self-rising flour to that sour milk and let it sit in the refrigerator, and it would have soured and made like a little sourdough starter. In about 3 or 4 days, makes very good biscuits. Very good. There you go. Okay, looks like there is, because this was a super big bag of coleslaw mix, there probably is going to be some left. I'm going to try to put a little more in these. And I put a lot of onion. I had 2 onions that were kind of getting soft on one side, so I chopped them up and used them. Because the microwave was going to wilt them anyway. Okay, now I'm going to step away and turn my grease on. I usually fry 3 or 4 at a time, and it goes really fast, because the only thing you want to do is brown the outside. You want to brown the outside, and that's it. And then you have to be careful, because I've done it so many times, but they're still good. You get them too dark brown. And this video was a spur of the moment thing. So I'm not showing my face because I'm not ready to be on camera. I'm not camera ready. You see I had a little bit left. That'll go to the pigs tomorrow. They'll be more than happy. Be more than happy. And when I get this cleaned up and straightened up, I'll move you over so you can see how fast they fry. But you really got to be ready. So I'm going to step away just for a second and get ready. Okay, we'll do all that later. See if I think I might be able to get y'all right here. I think that's too big. And look at all these little flies. I don't know if y'all are having trouble with flies, but every year this time, those little fruit flies, God, every year they try to kill me. They torture me. I don't know if y'all can see them, but they're like everywhere, and I do everything. I bleach my kitchen down probably 200,000 times. Okay. Oh. If y'all could think of a way to get rid of those dag-blasted flies, let me know, because I have not been able to. Pest control people said they couldn't even do nothing about it. They come out once a month, and I complained about the flies to them, and they said, yeah, there ain't much you can do about the fly. I even bought the little sticks you stick down the kitchen sink drain. Doesn't even faze them. They act like nothing went down the drain. That's all right. I know my kitchen's clean, and I'm sure if anybody's lived in the country, they've had flies. They're not those big nasty flies, although, tell the truth, I've had those before too. So sometimes no matter how much you clean, you still have things like that. So you can clean till you literally blow up. So I just don't know what to do about them. So, hey. I usually put one in here like this and just watch it, because it'll be fine. It just, see, it's already starting. Now turn it down. You want to turn it down pretty low. You don't want them to like burn. There we go. That's it. Now we're going to start putting them in. I don't crowd it, but I know from this is what I cook in constantly, that I can cook 3 in. And if you want to, you need to try to start with the seam, 4 in. You need to try to start with the seams down. Yep, looking good. See, as long as you got room for them to wiggle around, doesn't matter. And what I usually do is I drain them on one paper towel, and then I take and move them on another plate and put a fresh paper towel there just to keep them drained. Now, this is something you have to eat right away, because nothing you can. Now, Alfred doesn't mind them not being crunchy. He'll eat them later for a snack while he's watching TV with chili sauce. I buy sweet chili sauce off Amazon. It is so good. So, can't beat it. But Alfred likes his just like that. Eat them just a snack. The dogs like them like that too. I like mine with sweet chili sauce. I put it in the microwave for about 15 seconds. I think I have a brand new bottle. I'll show you what I'm talking about. And it's a big bottle. This is a 34-ounce bottle. I think it's like $7. It'll last forever. And it only takes a little bit for about, God, for a lot. Because I was always on the hunt for sweet chili sauce. And I found one I liked. I bought 2 or 3. You want to keep turning them, keep moving them. And if you're having trouble turning them, just get something to help you with it. Perfectly beautiful. Get these 2 girls out. Okay. Give me 4 more in. I'm going to try to pick one up so you can see it. See? Like a little crispy envelope. Damn, it's hot. Didn't do an outside video today because it was so hot, but Snowy, the little silky hen, laid her very first fertile egg today. So she has become a woman, so now I just got to collect her eggs. Because we're building the pen so we can have a pen full of silkies. Robert's always wanted some silkies, so he may get his chance to have some. We'll see. See, those are done. Like I said, they're already pretty much done. You just want to brown the crust. You don't want to cook the insides again. I told you, once you get it done, I mean, there's really nothing to it. Never. You would be amazed how many you can fry fast. Look at that. Just have to keep a watch on them. You can do sausage, egg, and cheese. I mean, there's breakfast, do like breakfast ones for the little kids and stuff. It'd be a change up, and it's really simple. You just fry your sausage, drain it really well, and scramble your eggs, however many you want. And then you can go ahead if you'd like to, and put cheese in the eggs, and then take it and put it in a bowl and mix your ground sausage in with it, and then scoop it out just like I just did just then. And then fry them in a little crust. They love them. But they fry really fast. That's why when you go to a drive-through Chinese restaurant, it takes them, you're like, God, how did they get that so fast? Because they're really nothing to make. I mean, these literally were like 15 cents a piece. I don't even know if they're that. Yeah, I'd say 15, 20 cents a piece. So when you season them how you want. This is the last 4 going in. And every now and then you have one that'll blow up and pop, but that's just life in cooking. If you've ever cooked your life, you know That just happened. I'm gonna wipe this counter down while they're doing their thing, so it won't drive me completely insane. I'm coming, don't burn up on me. Alright, just in time. Might just let y'all get a little too brown. And see, my grease is still very good. I can use it several more times. When it cools, I will strain it. See, I put the lid on it. I'm gonna check, make sure ain't no grease on the stove or anything. I turn my eye off. And I'll set it back here, and when it cools, I'll tie it up in a Dollar General bag and put it in the refrigerator. Then whenever I go to use it, if I know I'm gonna use it that day, I'll get it out. So there you have it. That is cabbage rolls my way, or vegetable rolls, whatever you want to call them, my way. So enjoy. Bye-bye.